You're probably here because one, you forgot to soak your sticky rice and want to figure out a way to cook it before dinner is served. Two, you're a college student and you don't have all the traditional Lao cookware to make steamed sticky rice. Or three, you just want to learn another way to make sticky rice really fast because you're a busy person and don't have time. So this is the right video for you. And if you see on my page, you probably noticed that I have made a version of this video. But this one is going to be a video to answer all those questions because half of you were able to make the sticky rice with my hack and the other half were not able to. And I'm going to answer the questions on why you were not able to. Hopefully this video is more detailed and you can have success with this Lao sticky rice hack. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you get the right kind of sticky rice. So sticky rice, sometimes it's called glutinous rice, sometimes it's called sweet rice. But to be safe, go to a Southeast Asian market and make sure you ask around if you have questions on where to find the sweet rice or sticky rice. And also, if you want to be extra safe, I'll provide a link in my description on where you can get sticky rice online so you don't have to worry about it at all. This is 1 cup of sticky rice, and then you're gonna want to rinse it off first. So we're gonna do the first rinse right here. And you don't need too much water, just enough to do a gentle rinse. Wash it thoroughly. You're gonna get all that extra starch off, and then go ahead and just pour all that starchy water in here. Okay, so you're gonna do this 3 times. Okay, so I have boiling hot water right here. It literally just came off the flame. And so go ahead and pour it right on top. Be very careful. And I'm gonna pour it like about 1 inch above the rice. Now that the hot boiling water is in the rice, grab a chopstick and then make sure you break up the clumps if there are any. And now you can let it steep for 10 minutes. All right, so it is done. So the next step is to grab another large bowl and a strainer, strain all that hot water and rice. And it's fine to have a little rice in there because we're going to be using this bowl. And make sure it strains well. Okay, so this is good. So it's barely dripping. Let's go ahead and put it back into the bowl. Now we're going to do the next step, which I have to bring in. Oh. Is bring in the microwave. First thing I'm going to do is grab a plate and put it right on top of the bowl of rice. And now let's talk about the microwave a little bit. In the older video, I had a very old microwave and its wattage power was 700 watts. And so with this new microwave, it is much stronger. So it is 1,100 watts. And that means how much energy and heat is going into the food that you're cooking. But luckily with this microwave, it has different levels. So I can change that level to meet my required need when I'm making Lao sticky rice. So let's get closer to the microwave and I'm gonna show you how to press the buttons and which buttons to press and where to do it all. It can be a little confusing, so I'm gonna do it here, but I'm also gonna write everything down in the description and also even my Lao sticky rice guide that you can download for free on my website at saengskitchen.com. So I love this microwave. If you're looking for a new microwave, I'll definitely link it in the description if you want to try this microwave out. It's a Toshiba. So the first thing you want to do, because this is 1,100 watts, we want to bring it down to around 600 to 700 watts for the sticky rice to not burn. So if your microwave is 1,100 watts and you don't change the level, it's gonna burn your sticky rice. You won't be able to eat it. So this is really important. So let's first go to cook time, and then we're gonna do 3 minutes. See that? And then you're gonna do power level, and I'm gonna press 6. And I'm pressing 6 because if you take 1,100, divide it by 10, and then times that enough to get to around 700 watts, it is level 6. So really easy, you're gonna press start. Okay, it is done. So this is very hot, be very careful. Grab it, Put it over here. Okay, we just finished the first 3 minutes. So all you're gonna do is remove the plate, and then it's gonna be half cooked. So you wanna mix it up a little bit, get the bottom to the top. So then go ahead and put the plate right back on top, and then we're gonna do this for another 3 minutes. We're gonna go to cook time, 3 minutes, and then power level, level 6. And that brings my power level to about 650 watts. Start. Okay, again, it's very hot. Hot. The rice is done, and that was a total of 6 minutes in the microwave. And now all you gotta do is just wait. So we're gonna let it, so it's still cooking. We're gonna let it steam for another 5 minutes. Timer went off, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plate. It's very hot. I'm gonna loosen up the sticky rice, and then grab a mat and go ahead and plop it on. Plop. And then you're gonna break up the rice so that all the heat can be released. And you're gonna mix it for a few minutes until you can touch it by hand. I'm just gonna use the mat to bring it together. It'll be easier to transport. I'm gonna grab my tip kaut, which is what you put the sticky rice in. It's one of my favorites. It's a newer one. It has my name written on it right here, so we know whose this belongs to. And open it up. And I like putting some parchment paper in there. I'm gonna grab the sticky rice, put it right in there. It's stuck a little bit, but most of it is good. And now we're just gonna close it. And now it is time to try out the Lao sticky rice. So let's open it up. Look at that, it looks great. And then I have some jiao bong with me, which is a Lao sweet and spicy chili paste. And so first off, let's go in, grab a little sticky rice. You always eat it with your hands. So you clump it up, and you'll get a little bit on your hand just because it's sticky rice. And this is a different way of making it. So it's not gonna be perfect, but it's good enough. So you have your ball. I'm gonna dip it into my jiao bong and enjoy. Tastes like home. And that's how you make sticky rice in 16 minutes. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I'll try my best to answer them. And also, if you want to learn how to make traditional Lao sticky rice with all the traditional steamer and gear, I have that video as well, and you can just click right up there, and it'll be a whole tutorial for you. So I'll catch you all on another episode of Saeng's Kitchen. Bye. Boop, boop, bye.